25 government actions that could warrant class action lawsuits and urgent intervention by the Governor General. 1. Violation of healthcare rights. Medicare cuts and deliberate underfunding of public health care. Lack of access to essential medical services, leading to preventable deaths and suffering. Privatization of public health services. Government contracts given to corporations, reducing care quality while increasing costs. Superannuation and pension mismanagement. Excessive taxation on superannuation. Recent changes have disproportionately impacted middle-income Australians. Politicians' luxurious lifetime pensions. Unjust enrichment, while average Australians struggle with retirement. 3. Fraudulent COVID-19 policies and mandates. Vaccine mandates without long-term testing. Coercion without liability for pharmaceutical companies. Unlawful lockdowns and business closures, bankrupting small businesses while big corporations thrived. 4. Economic mismanagement and cost of living crisis, failure to regulate corporate price gouging, supermarkets and energy companies overcharging Australians, deliberate housing market manipulation, artificial inflation by allowing unlimited foreign property investments. 5. Breach of sovereignty and foreign interference, selling off critical infrastructure to foreign entities, Chinese companies owning ports, farmland, and utilities, failure to protect Australian borders, letting in unchecked foreign investments at the expense of locals. Misuse of public funds and corruption, millions wasted on unused quarantine facilities, taxpayer money flushed into projects that were never used, politicians awarding contracts to donors, no transparency, pure corruption. 7. Destruction of farmers and food security. Unfair water management laws, screwing Aussie farmers, while multinational corporations get special treatment. Forcing farmers off their land, buying them out for foreign interests instead of protecting food security. 8. Military involvement without public consent. AUKUS deal without referendum, a military pact that binds Australia to conflicts without citizen approval. Sending billions in weapons instead of fixing domestic issues, prioritizing foreign wars over Australians. 9. Environmental crimes and resource exploitation, approving destructive mining projects despite protests, ignoring Indigenous land rights and ecological damage, privatizing Australian water, making our most essential resource a corporate commodity. 10. Violation of digital and privacy rights, expanded surveillance laws without transparency, government monitoring citizens without oversight, allowing big tech to censor Australians unchecked, compromising free speech. 11. Illegal taxation and overreach, excessive taxation without public approval, sneaky tax hikes under different names, toll road rorts, public roads privatized and turned into endless revenue streams. 12. Ignoring veterans and disability support, delayed or denied DVA support, leaving returned servicemen without proper care, cuts to NDIS while politicians get pay raises, gutting disability support programs. 13. Judicial and legal system corruption, family court corruption and bias, destroying families with unjust rulings and gender bias. Lack of accountability for corporate crimes, letting major corporations off the hook while small businesses suffer. 14. Forced dependence on foreign energy, shutting down Australian refineries and coal plants, creating reliance on imported energy. Deliberate delays in renewable and free energy solutions, suppressing innovation. 15. Vaccine injury cover-ups, refusing compensation for vaccine-injured citizens, no accountability for adverse effects. 16. Immigration and refugee mismanagement, funneling billions into immigration while Aussies go homeless, prioritizing non-citizens over struggling Australians. 17. Selling out national security to foreign intelligence, handing over data and surveillance to Five Eyes, Australian citizens' information at risk. 18. Lack of infrastructure development, taking in record immigration without expanding roads, schools, and hospitals, creating a pressure cooker. 19. Legalizing corrupt financial practices, allowing banks to steal from customers without jail time. The Banking Royal Commission findings ignored. 20. Suppression of free speech, government controlling media narratives, silencing journalists, whistleblowers, and independent voices. 21. Ignoring Indigenous rights and land theft. Approving mines on sacred Aboriginal land without consent. Profit over people. Corporate takeover of public lands and assets. Selling public infrastructure to private companies. Water, power, transport. Privatized for profit. 23. Withholding crucial information from the public. Secrecy around pandemic response and Pfizer contracts. No transparency about decisions impacting millions. Forced digital ID and central bank digital currency CBDC plans. Creating a system for mass financial control. Pushing digital IDs and programmable money to control spending. 25. Violation of constitutional rights. Governing without true public representation. Political parties acting against the people's interests. Check call to action. Immediate intervention by the Governor General. The Governor General has the power to dissolve Parliament, call for investigations, and hold corrupt officials accountable. If these actions constitute breaches of constitutional law, human rights, and national interest, intervention is justified.